Patrick Stewart turned down Jafar because of a scheduling construct with Star Trek. His biggest regret ever.
He could have done it.
He would have been insane.
I don't think he would have been better than the current Jafar, but he could have.
He would have been Jeremy's Irons to what this is, and you would think of it in a different way, but he would have been fantastic.
Patrick Stewart is the voice in the other animated movie he did was Prince of Egypt. He's he is the Pharaoh. Seti.
The opening street merchant scene is completely unscripted. Yep. They said, Robin Williams, go.
So they put in front of him a table and they had cloths over it. And I guess a lot of things were like, those are very adult things.
We can't put that in the movie.
His response is 3/4 of it couldn't be used. Yeah. That's how bad
they literally got an hour worth of content out of it.
25 million cassette tapes this sold.
25 million.
At $20 a pop.
25 million cassette.
Advertising doesn't work. And it was the highest grossing ever until Lion King.
So 2 years later.
And Lion King wasn't even the main movie. They put all their A people for Pocahontas instead. And said, good luck with that.
And this Lion King just blew it away. You mentioned Abu with elephant. Yep. That's why he turns into that.
Speaking of the Jafar, did you see some of the other names who was going to be listed? Oh my
God.
Good.
It's a decent who's who.
Ian McKellen.
Say Ian, action. Wizard, you shall not pass. Cut. Say Ian.
Ian.
Wizard!
Christopher Lloyd, so Judge Doom, would have been also.
I don't know how he would sound as a. Okay, so he is a character. He's in Anastasia. He's
Rasputin.
And he does decent. He doesn't have that low command.
I don't think he would have been nearly as good.
And honestly, I think would have done a better job. Tim Curry.
Better than Jafar? I don't know about
We don't know because we never saw it, but Tim Curry is just so fucking good.
Yeah, he's an actor. So if you would have done Tim Curry as Iago, because he can go silly.
So Gilbert Gottfried has one of the most
recognizable
voices ever. But that's not to say Iago requires that voice. I agree. Tim Curry could have done Iago.
Who was considered for Iago? Danny DeVito, Joe Pesci. You imagine Joe Pesci? Jafar, you melon stuttering prick.
Yeah, stuttering prick, yeah.
funny how like a parrot, huh?
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
I don't know. How would he do silly?
Oh, he would have been great. Joe Pesci. And he's silly in Home Alone.
I mean, but he's not super silly. I mean, he's the bad guy.
I mean, he's half silly in My Cousin Vinny.
That's what I was going to say. Think the lighthearted parts with that there.
Yeah. I'm not saying he couldn't do it. I'm just curious.
I just like what they decided. All right, let's get a short, fat Italian. No, let's do a different short, fat Italian. No, let's get a hilarious Jewish comic.
Short, less fat than Jew.
Fair enough.
Go. You think they had an idea for that kind of part?
I think it's because the parrot has a big nose and we have big noses.
Choose a better food, as they say in The Sopranos.